we have this treasure in earthen vessels.
Amen, amen.
Are you serious? God himself is saying, I'm using you to do me.
Yes.
So no longer should you have a hung down head. You should always look up and live, because God says he is going to use you to do himself. He's going to use your vessels. He's going to use our earthen vessels. I think it's interesting that the Bible says earthen vessels. It did not want you to say this body was a golden vessel, because you might put too much value into it. It didn't say a silver vessel, because you might still think you all of that.
Yeah.
But it says earthen vessel. That's incredible, because it's saying that he's going to use some dirt to do something great. So when next time somebody tell you that you just dirt, say, I got a treasure in this dirt. And I'm going to do something incredible, because God chose me to do him.
Amen.
That is powerful. God chose me to do him. I was reading some things, and I want to really bring clarity, because if God has already chosen you, and the Bible says it very clearly, we can't argue with it. We still trying to argue with it, but we can't argue with it. God has chosen you.
Yes.
Whether you deem yourself worthy of the choosing or not, God has chosen. Touch yourself, as a matter of fact. God chose me.
God chose me.
And how can I argue with what God says? How can I let somebody define what God says? I don't care how many people look at me and say I'm nothing, or say I can't, say I'm too short, say I'm too fat, say I'm too tall, say I'm too skinny, say I'm too this or that. God chose me to use me. I am all of that. Say it, I am all of that.
I am all of that.
And so that's interesting. I want to read something. I was writing some things down, because I like to jot things down, because sometimes I might forget things. And here's something that the Lord, I'm trying to put together a book. I'm writing a book right now. And I got so many things. I got so many notes that I have written, things that God inspired me to write when I'm in certain places at certain times. And I always suggest this. Here's a suggestion. Write things down. Get you a manuscript, get you a book, get you something to jot down what God is going to say to you. Jot it down. Because when you understand who you are in God, he's going to start giving you things to say. And you can't take for granted those things that say. Now, when somebody that is a gift giver start giving a gift, the way that you honor the gift given is receive the gift properly.
Right.
Put the gift in use. And so when you are a recipient of God's gift, what do? I put the gift into use. And so when God starts giving you his word, are y'all listening? When God starts giving you his word, you start jotting that stuff down. And what you're going to do with what he wrote down, you're going to start using. You won't only be a hearer, but you will start being a doer. How many going to be a doer of God's word?
Yes.
Now I'm setting the foundation, because I need y'all to hear this. I need y'all to see this. We are living in incredible times. Everybody say incredible times.
Incredible
The
times.
times that we're living in right now is so incredible. I'm getting to my notes. These are such incredible times that I need you guys to expect great. Everybody say expect great.
Expect great.
Expect greater than what you ever have seen before. Eyes haven't seen, ears haven't heard, neither has it entered into the heart of men, especially in this season, what God is trying to release in this earth. We have some defiant voices that say that they're the voices of God in this season, and what they're trying to do is continually defy what God is issuing in this season. That's why the scripture says very powerfully, it says, beloved, believe not every spirit. Everybody say, believe not every spirit.
Believe not every spirit.
Why? Because we are listening to things that are defying God's order for our lives. We keep forgetting that we go through things. God allows us to go through different things in our life because he's trying to awaken some things in our life. And we keep missing it because we think that God can't do that with me. Well, God says, yes, I can. I've chosen the weak things. I've chosen the thing that everybody else has thrown away to use to be my vessels of power. Yeah. Because you know it was God. You got an understanding that if it was not for God intervening in my space, I would have no chance. How many of us are like that?
Amen.
You know that if
Amen.
God does not move for me, I don't stand a chance.
Yes.
I don't have any chance. I won't make it. If God does not do it, I will not make it. I know that without a doubt. I'm not trying to fool myself, and I'm definitely not trying to fool others. If God don't do it, there's no way in the world that it can be done in my state. Amen?
Amen.
Y'all with me now? Y'all tracking with me. If God doesn't do it, it won't be done. Say it. If God does not do it,
If God does not do it,
it will not be done.
it will not be done.
It's done because God said so.
It's done
It's
because
done
God said so.
Now, I know
Amen.
that if God does not do it, it won't be done. So if God said He's going to do it, can't nobody stop me.
Amen.
Nobody can stop this. Can't nobody stop me. Nobody can stop me. I just need to build you up because faith people need a reminder because we keep missing. We keep missing in this season because we keep listening to people tell us what we cannot do. I'm tired of listening to the voices that say it's not possible. I'm listening to God say all things are possible to them that believe.
Yes, sir.
According to your faith. Everybody say, according to my faith.
According to my faith,
Be it unto me.
be it unto me.
According to my faith.
According to my faith,
Be it unto me.
be it unto me.
I will get
I will get
everything God said I can have.
everything God said I can
I will
have.
get everything. Y'all said I will get everything God said I can have.
I will get everything God
I'm
said I
not
can
gonna go for
have.
half of it. I'm going
No.
for all of it.
Come on.
Amen,
I'm
amen.
gonna get it all. I'm gonna get it all. Say it. I'm gonna get it all.
I'm gonna get it all.
I'm getting it all. I'm getting it all. I will not leave anything on the table
Yeah.
anymore.
Come on.
Everything God says I can have, I'm not even trying to explain to the people why. Because written in my due order is the ability to help people. I have an ability and responsibility to help people. And so I need to let God do what God is trying to do in my life, okay?
Amen.
Are y'all here?
Amen.
Are y'all tracking with me?
Amen.
Yes.
I'm telling you, this is where we are right now. God is looking for people that are going to stand up, and they are not going to be worried about what people are saying about their stand-up.
Yes.
You are a rare breed. Everybody say I'm a rare breed.
I'm a rare breed.
Why? Because God always create rare. Now, if you understand that you were created by God to be rare, don't spend any time trying to copy nobody.
Yes.
No matter what, how good it looks coming out of them, God didn't make you a copy, okay?
All right.
So He does not want you to copy anybody. Now, most of the time when the original piece comes out, everybody can't validate the piece for a while. They have to see what it's going to do. So you have come up against people that can't recognize your rareness, and so now you are having to explain to people. Explain one time, but don't go through a series of explaining. Okay? You don't need to continue to. You can do it one time, you can do it 2 times, but don't continue to have to explain yourself.
Amen.
Go ahead on and be about the business of God.
Yes.
Amen.
Amen.
That's what we're here for, and that's what we're going to do. I want to read something to you that I think is very powerful. And I was writing some things down, and I just jot down. Again, get you something to write with, because God is going to download. If you posture yourself in faith, everything's about faith, right?
Yes.
A lot of times we don't hear, a lot of times we don't get the exchange because we didn't make a faith move. What is a faith move? A faith move is acting on something that you don't necessarily see right now. If I want God to speak to me, let me get myself in a position to hear. That's by faith. Perhaps you never heard God speak before. Get ready in this season. He's going to begin to speak to you.
Yes.
Are y'all still here? And now here's another important thing. Here's something else that is very, very, very important. Very, very, very important. Start allowing God to give you things in your quiet time. He's going to speak to you. Because He's going to bring you to the front. Everybody say, I'm coming to the front.
I'm coming to the front.
He's going to allow you to come to the front in this season. He's going to allow you to step up, and you're going to be rare. People are waiting for you. They don't know that they're even ready for you yet. But when you introduce, they're going to say, oh, that's what I've been waiting for. And the world has been waiting on you to introduce. Amen? Say, me. Me, I'm the one. So
I am the one.
Here it is. There is a language in here. Everybody say a language in here.
Language in here.
There's a language in here that is different from the language that I hear.
All right.
There's a language in here. There's a voice inside here that is different. The inside, the H-E-R-E inside here. It's inside my soul, in my spirit. That is different from the voices that I H-E-A-R that I hear outside of me. As a matter of fact, these voices are fighting and in conflict with one another, because you have not been able to see yourself on the level of God yet. You can't see it yet. You keep seeing yourself on the level of your conflicts and the things that you suffered through and the things that you had to get over and the things that repeats itself in your life. You have struggles in your life. You have things that you've gone through several times in your life. And so you are identifying yourself from that voice.
All right.
And that voice will speak very loud. But there's a voice that's going to override that voice when you step into faith and allow God to really reveal to you who you are in Him.
Mm-hmm.
And who you are. And see, what the devil, what the enemy, what Satan cannot destroy, he began to distract. And we all have been distracted majorly by what the enemy thought that he could do. But this season, God is going to come through. There's a voice in here. Everybody say in here.
In here.
That's different than the voice that I hear.
All right.
Everybody don't know who you are. I'm sorry. I am sorry. Everybody don't get it. I'm sorry. Everybody don't know. I'm sorry. And since you can't properly place yourself, we always tend to go to the popular voices.